Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Alif Fikri Razali and my metric number is 30DDT20F1010. Today I want to present about subject secure mobile computing. Uh, dan chapter tajuknya adalah Security Testing and Evaluation of Ransomware. Uh, for introduction, ransomware is an advanced type of malware that uses a complex set of evasion techniques which make it harder for traditional antivirus for software to detect, with ransomware bringing online extortion to global scale. Educating yourself with technique on how to detect ransomware before it infects your computer becomes an essential know-how. Ransom and also ransomware creators use military-grade encryption algorithm and pioneering social engineering tricks to take over your computer system and encrypt all your data. Ransomware also even has the capacity to scramble your files so you would be able to distinguish which files was infected or not. Next, how to identify the ransomware attack. Firstly, must know precaution on how to detect ransomware accurately is by carefully checking the email address of your received email. They use this technique to make counterfeit emails look really similar to legitimate email address they're trying to imitate. For an instance, attackers replace small letter L with uppercase letter L. These letters resemble each other that can easily fool potential victims that doesn't have proper knowledge on how to detect ransomware. Second, a person who knows how to detect ransomware correctly knows to never click links immediately, especially if you are having doubts about the authenticity of the sender and its content. Malicious links are the most typically used technique ransomware creator employ so user can unknowingly download the ransomware to their device. And thirdly, to be cautious about downloading file attachment. Malicious file attachment usually hide themselves in an encrypted zip file. This way, ransom creators can easily hide the file content and you won't be able to see the malicious file encrypted inside the file until you extract it become too late. Yeah. Final to check all email content carefully. Take your time in checking the email's content, especially if it involves important and confidential information.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Zarif Ikram bin Muhammad Zahari. Kat metrik 13DDT20F1116. I will continue the presentation. Type of ransomware. CryptoLocker. CryptoLocker botnet is one of the oldest form of cyber attack which has been around for the past 2 decades. The CryptoLocker ransomware came into existence in 2013 when hackers used the original CryptoLocker botnet approach in ransomware. CryptoLocker is the most descriptive form of ransomware since it's using strong encryption algorithm. It is often impossible to restore the crypto ransomware effect computer and file without paying the ransom. WannaCry. WannaCry is the most widely known ransomware variant across the globe. The WannaCry has affected nearly 125,000 organizations in over 155 countries. Some of the alternative names given to the WannaCry ransomware are WCry or WannaCrypto. Bad Rabbit. Bad Rabbit is another strain of ransomware which has affected organizations across Russia and Eastern Europe. It usually spreads through a fake the flash update on compromised website server. Server is another ransomware variant which target cloud based on Office 365 user. Millions of Office 365 users have fallen prey to an elaborate phishing campaign carried out by the cyber ransomware. Crisis. Crisis is a special type of ransomware which encrypts files on fixed drive, removable drive, and network drive. It spreads out malicious email attachment with double file extension. It uses strong encryption algorithm, making it difficult to decrypt within a fair amount of a time. Crypto Wallet. Crypto Wallet is advanced form of crypto-locker ransomware. It come into existence since early 2014 after the downfall of the original crypto variant. Today, there are multiple variants of crypto wallet in existence. It includes Crypto Defenders, Crypto Wallet 2.0, and Crypto Wallet 3.0. GoldenEye. GoldenEye is similar to the infamous Petya ransomware. It spread amidst social engineering campaign that target human resource department. When a user download a GoldenEye affected file, it silently launch a macro which decrypts file on the victim computer. Jigsaw. Jigsaw is one of the most destructive type of ransomware which encrypts and progressively delete the encrypted file into a ransom space. It starts deleting the file one after the other on our basic until the 17 to hour mark, when all the remaining files are deleted. Lucky. Lucky is another ransomware variant which is designed to lock the victim computer and prevent them from using it until a ransom is paid. It usually spread through seemingly benign email message as an invoice. When a user opens the email attachment, the invoice gets deleted automatically, and the victim is directed to enable macros to read the document. When the victim enables macros, locally begin encryption multiple file type using AES encryption. Apart from the list of attacks mentioned above, Petya, not Petya, Tesla Crypt, Torrent Locker, Zcrypto, etc. are some of the other ransomware variants that are well known for their malicious activities.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hafiz Zikri Beharat Noor. My matric number is 13DT20F1070. How to mitigate ransomware attack? 1. Perform regular system backup. Long the gold standard of ransomware recovery system backup do not provide as much protection as they once did due to double extortion. Additionally, many next-gen ransomware seek out and destroy backups. However, secure backups still play a vital role in restoring systems after a ransomware attack, as well as hardware failures and natural disaster. Utilize at least 2 different backup methods, each stored at a different location. Second, segment your network. Network segmentation, which involve partially of a larger network into smaller segments using firewalls, visual lines, and other techniques does not prevent cyber attack from happening. However, it does stop malware or human intruders from moving laterally in your network. A key factor in double extortion ransomware attacks. Cyber criminals cannot exfiltrate what they can access. Exterminating is typically done by functions such as separating customer-facing service from internal apps, or by data type such as separating regular data from non-regular data. Third is conduct regular network security assessments. Most compliance standards including NIST, HIPAA, and PIC-DSS mandate that organizations perform penetration tests and vulnerability scan at certain interval. Typically, they require an organization to run vulnerability scan quarterly and perform penetration tests annually. However, these are the bare minimum requirements. There are many circumstances under which more frequent scan or pen testing are warranted, such as whenever organizations make a major change to their data environment. Fourthly, conduct employee security training. It happens every day. Millions of dollars worth of security technologies are defeated because an employee clicked on the phishing link. Just as employees who work in industrial environments must undergo safety training to operate machinery, knowledge workers must be trained to operate computers, training in a process of continuous education. Among other things, organizations need to regularly conduct simulated phishing attacks to gauge employee awareness and knowledge. Employees also need to know who to contact and how to get in touch with them if they encounter a security issue or have a question. Lastly is get your password security under control. Even before remote work become widespread, over 80% of data breaches were due to compromised password. As remote work exploded in popularity, brute force attack targeting remote desktop protocol (RDP) connection credentials rose exponentially. The majority of ransomware attacks now involve either RDP, credential compromise, or phishing. In other words, compromised password organizers need to implement robust password security protocols, including requiring employees to use strong unique password for every account and enable multi-factor authentication 2FA whenever it's support. Conclusion. In conclusion, crypto ransomware can sound very simple, but it sophisticated threat that has grown over the past few years. This threat can cause companies to lose a lot of money and data if the companies do not have right and enough security tools and include response implement. Companies or organizations are very concerned about keeping their system and device protect against this specific threat because threat or attack they are very difficult to detect. To make this happen, the cybercriminal encrypt conditional data or file and make it unusable either from people or organization to request ransom or in other words money in order to release the data back. Data that most of the time is not returned even after paying for the ransom and causes the user to get even more malware. Okay, these are our reference to do the case study. That's all from us. Thank you.